Hi, today we are going to see about variables in Java. So, what is variable? Variable is used to store the values during the program execution. It's just like a container. Okay, so for storing the value, we need the memory. So, if we want to access the data from the memory, we have to naming that memory. Okay, just like our door number. If we want to locate a particular house, we need that house number. Just like if you want to store the data in the memory, we need a variable. So variable is the container, so it's or a memory space. This is used to store the values during the execution. This is called variable. Okay, here we have several rules in defining the variable. Okay, that can be the letters, capital letters A to Z and small letters A to Z. That can be a combination of both caps and small letters. If we are defining on variable means we can define like number 1. We can define like this or number 1. Okay, in this way we can define. So this is the variable declaration. So if we want to initialize, that means if we are assigning the value during the time of variable creation, that is called variable initialization. So here we can give number 1, that means capital letters NO1. Here we are assigning 3 and small letter NO1, number 1, we are assigning is 8. So now we can print this. This is out. First I am printing number 1. So here we can give equal to. Okay, and the same way we can print small number 1. Right, so now we can save this and we can execute this. Yes, number 1 is capital number 1 is 3 and small number 1 is 8. Okay, so from this we can come to know Java variables are case sensitive. So case sensitive means capital N capital O1 is the variable name, small n small o1 is also another variable name. Both are not same. Okay, so Java variables are case sensitive. And one more thing, the keywords we cannot use as variables like int, static, constant, float, double. Those are all cannot be defined as variables. And the first letter of the variable should not start with the digit. That should start with a character, that means a letters or a special character. So we cannot give number 1 as 8th number 1. So this will give an error. So variable name should not start with numbers, that should start with the letter or a special character. So two special characters are allowed. One is underscore, another one is dollar. These two are allowed special characters in defining the variable name. Okay, now executing this, the same output is same. And one more thing, the space is not allowed between the variable declaration. We should not give any space between the single variable. We can't define like this, no space $1. We can't define this. This will give the compile time error. So these are the points while defining the variables. One is the variable name should not start with the digit. That should start with the letter or a special character. So two special characters are allowed. One is underscore and another one is dollar. And the variables is case sensitive. So both smaller and capital are two different variables. Okay, and the space between the variables is not allowed during the variable definition or declaration. And the keywords also cannot be a variables. Keywords we cannot use as a variables. Thank you.